It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you hear munching in the background, my dogs are eating very loudly. So I do apologize about that. Could have waited like 5 more seconds and they would be done eating, but I want to go ahead and sit down and film for you guys. So today we're going to do luxury complexion. So I wanted to do a full face of makeup, but I didn't have enough products and I really just didn't want to buy a whole lot of makeup just for this video. I wanted it to be like products I'm excited about or I really wanted to try. I didn't want to just buy makeup for the sake of the video. So I did buy things that I was really interested about, or in, I mean. So let's just go ahead and sit down and jump on into this. So the primer I bought is this Pat McGrath Labs Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Primer. I'm sorry. This is what it looks like. It actually feels very plasticky and cheap. The only thing I think looks really nice about it is this paper. It's like it feels like a very expensive paper. But other than that, the rest of the packaging actually feels really, really cheap. So I'm like, it barely feels like it has anything in there either. I'm like, are you sure it comes with an ounce? Because it doesn't seem that way. It comes with an ounce, but it feels super light and like cheap. It's not glass or anything. It's just really cheapy packaging. So I'm a little disappointed in that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pump it on the back of my hand. Okay. So it looks like a pore filling primer. It has a little pink tint to it. And it looks like it has that like, I want to say blurring texture. Like a little light silicone. Sort of like a Tatcha Silk Canvas, but in like a, I want to say liquid formula, but in a creamier, more liquidy formula. Like it is a little more liquidy. So it's not in a pot, it's in a pump. So it feels a little bit more liquidy. And then that smoothing texture kind of goes away. So now that I applied it to the face, it just feels like a moisturizer. And I don't feel any of that smoothing texture. I mean, I feel a little bit of it, but not really. Like most of it went away. Like it's not really, I can barely feel the smoothiness. So not looking so good. Just not looking so good for that one. Okay, for foundation, I have the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. This is one of the products I've been most excited about. It's a foundation I've wanted for years at this point, and I just never bought it. This is what it looks like. It looks a little dark for me. We'll see. This is the shade 2W0, which I think is warm olive. And it just looks a little bit dark, so I am a little bit nervous. So yeah, it's okay. I have a light concealer, so hopefully that will balance itself out. That was the plan. Again, put some on the back of my hand. Okay, so it's not as runny as the MAC Face and Body. This is a little more, like it will go down, but not as much. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that on my face. Dabble it. So that is it all blended out, and I feel like it gave me the slightest coverage. It feels really, really nice, like really, really soft on the skin. Like it has like a nice like powdery velvet matte finish. It's so, so nice. It feels really, really nice, but it's just not the coverage I prefer. So I'm gonna go ahead and add about the same amount again. and then blend it out again. Let's see. I'm gonna use the brush again because I feel like if I were to use a sponge, I'm gonna get even lighter coverage. So let's go ahead and just use the brush and see how it goes. So it is building a little bit, but it's still not the coverage I would have preferred. I do really like the shade though. The shade's really, really nice, so I can't be mad at that. And I mean, it looks really good. It's just, would have preferred a little more coverage from that, but I think it is targeted to be like a really light coverage, like face and body, like a really nice light coverage foundation. I just personally like something with a little more coverage, so. But it's blending really, really nice, and it looks really good on my nose and stuff. Usually brushes don't really stick well to my nose, so that's interesting that it's actually working really well. So for concealer, I'm going to use the Dior Forever Skin Correct Concealer. This is in 2N. All the other shades look too dark for me, so I went a little bit lighter. I hope it is not too light. I went neutral. I can either do neutral or warm for concealer. I do not do pink tones for anything. Pink tones look really, really bad on me, so let's go ahead and actually I'm gonna let it sit there for a second and then we're gonna blend it out. Let's grab my fan and help this out a little bit. Help that concealer dry just a little bit. And then let's blend it out with my sponge. See how it goes. That's looking really, really good. Are you guys seeing that? It looks really good. Okay, my under eyes looks a little funky because I'm not getting close enough, but the rest of it looks really, really good. You guys see that? Ooh. I think I found a new favorite concealer. Holy cow. Oh no, not at this price. Not at this price. This is too expensive to become my new favorite concealer. I wish the tone was a little bit more yellow, but it is a neutral concealer, so I can't be mad about it, but I wish they would come out with more shades. Guys, do you see that? It looks really, really good. Really, really good. And then I added some to my eyelids. Guys. Holy cow. My under eyes look really, really good. Just saying. Okay, now, I think this is my last product. I don't have enough products that I should have bought more. Anyways, the last thing is this Chanel bronzer. So this is La Beige Cream Bella Mine Insole. Oh my gosh, I'm reading the wrong one. Healthy Glow Bronzing Cream. Duh. Okay, so it is brand new. I have not tried this. I haven't tried any of these products. This is my first impressions on it. That concealer is so good. Usually if I don't set immediately, all my concealers kind of crease. So this is a new reformulated version. I heard that the original formula was really, really good, and then they went and changed it, and now this is the newer formula. So I don't know if it's gonna be any good. You know, the funny thing is, I've seen people on YouTube with I want to say lighter skin tones than me, say that this is too light for them. But this is not too light for me, so I'm confused. And they only have one shade. I wish they had more shades, obviously. But they say it's too light for them, but it's not too light for me because it's showing up. I am using a good amount though. I'm not being sparingly or whatever with it. I am like look at the crevice already made. So I am going in there. So I'm just gonna grab a little bit more. Just that time I was kind of just gentle with it, just because I only wanted a little bit more for my nose. I like adding a little warmth to my nose. Bring it all together. I like it. I don't think it is, I don't know how much it is. I think it's like $60. I don't think it's $60 worth. I'm gonna blend it out nicely. My acne is making it look a little shadowy and weird over here just because I do have hyperpigmentation. My scarring is coming through a little bit because of how sheer the foundation is. There's nothing to do with the bronzer. So, but the bronzer looks really, really good. Really, really good. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish off my face and I will be right back with my final thoughts. Okay, so I finished off my face and I just wanted to go ahead and quickly go over things with you guys. I know I didn't try a lot of things, but just a few things that I went over that I feel like I have a good opinion about. So this primer, save your money. One thing I will recommend over this one though, really quick. Hey, hi guys, and welcome back. So real quick, I wanted to go over the products that I use today. No, don't waste your money. I paid $25 for this. This is like a $60 primer. I got it like 50% off, whatever. There was a sale. It was on sale for $25. It's not even worth the $25 I paid for. It's not good. No, it didn't do anything, in my opinion, to my skin. Just hands down, an overrated, overpriced, nothing. So, no. Angry. It's not bad. It's not going to ruin your makeup, but it didn't do anything either. So, don't waste your money. Okay, one thing I do recommend over that is the L'Oreal Magic Perfecting Base. If you want that perfecting base that this recommends or says it does not do. I recommend this one. I mean, even if you want one that just works, the Tatcha Silk Canvas, I mean, it's about the same price, but it actually does something. Also, the e.l.f. one, the e.l.f. Pink Putty Primer, Pore Perfecting Primer, I don't know what it is. Just the pink putty primer. That one is better than this. Like, it, save your money. I know sometimes nice, expensive products make you feel a certain way. This doesn't even do that. It didn't do anything. It's just meh. Angry. Don't buy it. Again, e.l.f. Poreless Putty. The L'Oreal Magic Perfecting Base is my favorite. Or the Silk Canvas if you have the money, but you want something that actually works. Next was the Dior Skin and Body Face and Body Foundation. It's nice. It does have something, how do I say this? It feels like you are putting a filter on your skin. It feels so soft. It feels velvety. Like you have, it feels so good. But it just looks like a normal foundation. It's an experience. It's really nice. Like, I'm going to keep it for that purpose. It is a really nice foundation, but it's not worth the $60 that this is. I think it's a $60 foundation. It's not worth it. It's just overpriced. I mean, would I buy it again? Probably, only because it is that experience. Your face just feels, your skin feels a certain way. And I actually really enjoy the undertone. It's really hard to find foundations that are my correct undertone. So I do appreciate that, but I wish it had more of a shade range as well. But I guess since it's so lightweight and, so sheer, like, I guess it works for a lot of skin tones if it doesn't have a lot of pigment. It can be built up a little bit just to this light coverage that I'm wearing right now. But just for the price and just for what I prefer, I don't think it's worth purchasing this. But I mean, I have it. I'm going to use it. I like the undertone. I might mix it into other foundations that aren't my right undertone to kind of get it in the right direction. So like my L'Oreal, like I love this foundation, but the undertones are always kind of off and pinky. So I think this would be a good mixer for that, to just get the undertone right. But it's a little overpriced for just that. But since I have it, I'm going to do that. But I mean, it's a nice foundation. It is nice. The concealer. Okay, so the concealer, mind you, this thing is huge. This comes with 0.37 ounces. I don't know what the normal concealer comes with. Let me grab a concealer. Okay, so Tarte Shape Tape comes with the same amount, 3.3, so a little bit less. The e.l.f., let's go affordable and see. Okay, it doesn't say on the thing, I'm sorry. But it just comes with a lot of product, which is, I think, is fair. It's almost 0.4 ounces of product. That is a lot of product for a concealer. That's more than a third of a, trying to think, of a full-size, like, foundation. So, I mean, that's a lot of product for a concealer. And it worked really, really nice. My concealer looks, my under eye area, I mean, looks completely flawless. There isn't a lot of creasing. I have pretty bad wrinkles underneath my eyes, hereditary, whatever. It is what it is. And it's not accentuating that area. It's not making it look worse than what it is. Some concealers do that. It is sort of like a soft matte cream. It's super, super nice. Very, very unique formula. I really, really do love this. So it's a good purchase. It was very expensive, good purchase, but it's fine. I love it. I think it's going to last me quite a while. Lastly, for the complexion is this Chanel bronzer. Okay. This is my beef with this. It's good. It's a good bronzer. Is it worth 60 whatever I paid for it? No. Over that, if you're looking just for a good cream bronzer, I recommend the, okay, I was going to say Fenty, but not Fenty. The Fenty cream bronzer is a good bronzer. The Fenty cream bronzer is a good bronzer, but I recommend this Milk Makeup one over that one. This is in the shade Baked. It's a really good one. The Tarte Seychelles, cream bronzer, Breezy. I have a Breezy shade. I thought they had a Seychelles shade for whatever reason. Okay, I lied. This is the Seychelles color. This is really, really nice, really, really beautiful. Like I said, the Milk Makeup one. I'm also just using a concealer. This is the Maybelline Fit Me in a deeper shade. This is one of my favorite ways to cream bronze my skin. This is in the shade Cafe. Really, really easy, really, really fun. Gives you that really beautiful airbrushed bronze look without spending $60. Now, is this a good product? It's good. Like, it performs well. It's not a bad product. It's just not worth, it didn't do anything special for me. So, other than being able to say that I have a Chanel bronzer, you know, like, ooh, bougie. Like, it's really not doing anything else for me. I have a lot of things that I love more, those three included, over this. It just didn't add anything to my collection. So, honestly, just save your money. So that's it for today's video, guys. I feel really good. Like, even though I spent my hard-earned money on these products, I'm glad I didn't go all out and buy more, because this would have been a disappointing video. Like, this itself was a pretty disappointing video. Like, the only bad product I think is this Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Primer. This is like the only bad product I would really say. The other ones are pretty good products. It's just not worth the money or the hype, in my opinion. I mean, the concealer actually is worth the hype. It's really, really good. But the other two, like, it's just not worth the money. Are there other concealers that are better than this one? Yeah, probably. But this one is really, really good. Like, it's fair. It's a fair judgment to say this is a good concealer. So I just wanted to make that clear for you guys. Again, just So what the conclusion of this video is save your money and spend it where it makes sense. So, I mean, even if you buy high-end, like the Laura Mercier powder, that to me will forever be like the best powder ever. And it makes sense to me to pay those $39 for that powder. But, because I haven't been able to find anything at the drugstore that is anything close to it. But like these products today, there was none of that. There was nothing mind-blowing, nothing unique, nothing that I know I couldn't get at the drugstore. Like, I know I can get these products or things similar at the drugstore for a much more affordable price. So, yeah, guys, luxury makeup isn't all it's cracked out to be, in my opinion. I mean, other than just being like a nice bougie nice thing to have, it's not worth it. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next one. Love you guys.